SciTube is an initiative to make learning psychology interesting, exciting, and easier. SciTube promotes learning psychology through the relevant original experiments that resulted in the theories. The videos also sensitize the learners about the relevance of the theories in contemporary times.
Concept: nature or nurture. Experimental setup: Minnesota Twin Study. The Minnesota Twin Study was led by psychologist Thomas J. Bouchard Jr. beginning in 1979 at the University of Minnesota. The purpose of the study was to address one of psychology's oldest questions. Are human traits shaped more by nature or by nurture? Bouchard was motivated by rare cases of identical twins separated at birth and raised in completely different environments. These cases provided a natural experiment to examine the influence of genetics versus environment on intelligence, personality, attitudes, and behavior without artificial laboratory manipulation. What happened in the experiment? The research team located and studied identical twins, monozygotic, raised apart, identical twins raised together, fraternal twins, and adoptive siblings. When twins were reunited, they underwent extensive testing over several days, including intelligence tests, personality assessments, attitude and value surveys, medical and behavioral evaluations. Researchers then compared similarities and differences between twins raised apart and those raised together, carefully analyzing the role of shared genes versus shared environments. Key observations and conclusions. The findings were striking. Identical twins raised apart were remarkably similar in intelligence, IQ, personality traits, interests, habits, and even life choices. These similarities were often as strong as twins raised together. Environmental factors influenced attitudes and beliefs, but genetics played a dominant role in core psychological traits. Conclusion: genes account for a substantial portion of intelligence, personality, and behavior, while environment shapes how those traits are expressed. The nature-nurture debate is not an either or question, but a dynamic interaction, inferences, and contemporary relevance. The Minnesota Twin Study has lasting impact today. Psychology and education, recognizing individual differences in learning and ability. Mental health, understanding genetic vulnerability to disorders. Public policy, designing environments that support diverse genetic potentials. Behavioral science, moving beyond blame toward evidence-based understanding. Core insight, genes set the range, environment influences the outcome. Bouchard's work shifted psychology away from extreme environmentalism and toward a balanced, interactionist view, reminding us that human behavior is shaped by both biology and experience working together.
If you think the video made learning psychology easier, like, comment, share, and subscribe.